Hello and welcome. For today's video, we're doing two exercises. The first one will help us explore another cool tense, which is the present perfect simple. For its structure, we have the subject, plus have, or has, plus the past participle. We use the present perfect simple tense when something that we're talking about is connected to the present moment, even if it happened in the past. We use it for recent past with present result. For example, she has lost her keys, which results in her not having them now. Life experiences with no specific time given. For example, I have been to Spain. We use it to talk about actions that started in the past and continue until now. For example, we have lived here for 5 years. It means they started 5 years ago, and they still live there to this day. And we use it for unfinished time periods like today, this week, this year, etc. For instance, I have read 3 books this month. The month isn't over yet. Let's go through this exercise together and correct the mistakes, nice and easy. In the first sentence, Tammy been able to swim, is wrong because we need the auxiliary verb, has, so the correct answer is, Tammy has been able to swim since she was 1 year old. In the second sentence, Greg wrote, is incorrect here because we're talking about his experience up until now, so we use the present perfect. How many articles has Greg written for Newsweek? Number 3. Tina and Phil still not managed, is wrong because we need the auxiliary verb again. Tina and Phil still haven't managed to sell their flat. In number 4, I'm never been, is incorrect because I am doesn't work with the present perfect. It should be, I've never been to China. Number 5 says, Carol's breaking her leg again, but breaking is an action happening now, and here we're talking about the result of a past accident, so it should be, Carol's broken her leg again. Number 6. I've just came, is wrong because, came, is past simple, and with have just, we need the past participle, so it's, I've just come through the front door. For number 7, why you haven't tell, is incorrect because, tell, should be, told, and the word order in questions needs to change, so the correct form is, why haven't you told Sue yet? Finally, number 8 says, our family is living in this village for over 200 years, but that's wrong because, is living, describes something that's lacking continuity. For a situation continuing for a long time, we need the present perfect, so the correct answers are either, our family has lived in this village for over 200 years, or, using the present perfect continuous, our family has been living in this village for over 200 years. P.S. The present perfect continuous tense can also be used for situations from the past that continue today. This exercise is all about using the right tense for the meaning, finding the correct auxiliaries, and making sure participles are used properly. And now we know the present perfect is for experiences and actions continuing until now, past life experiences, past events that have impacted the present, and actions that are occurring during unfinished time periods. Let's take a break. We use the present perfect continuous to talk about an action that started in the past and is still continuing now. For example, she has been studying English for 2 years. She started in the past, and is still studying now. Or we use it for an action that was happening for some time and has a visible effect on the present. For example, I'm tired because I've been running. The running happened recently and affects this person now. For the structure, there's the subject, plus have or has, plus the past participle of the verb to be, which is been, plus the main verb's present participle, which ends with ing. Think of the present perfect continuous as the present perfect simple's child. They're pretty similar, except the present perfect continuous focuses more on the ongoing process. Now let's solve this one. For the next exercise, we need to choose between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. It's possible to have both the answers correct. In the first sentence, we say, they've filled over 6 bags with rubbish from the beach already, because the result, the number of bags, is more important than the activity itself, so the present perfect simple works best. In the second, we choose, have you been following that story? Because it's about an ongoing action over time, and then we say, they've just caught it, since the action of catching has just happened and the result matters. In the third, we use, we've seen the Tower of London, because it's about completed experiences in a short visit, not about an ongoing process. In the fourth, it's the first time I've heard the editors play live, is correct, because for first-time experiences we use the present perfect simple. In the fifth, Jake and I have been thinking about where to go on holiday for weeks, is right, since it's an ongoing process that isn't finished yet. In the sixth, we've only been driving for about 10 minutes so far, is better, because the focus is on the length of the action, not the result. In the seventh, I've been standing up all day and my feet are killing me, works because it's a continuous action and we feel its effect now. Finally, in the eighth, both, has Jan worked for the company since it started, and, has Jan been working for the company since it started, are correct. The first one focuses on the fact of employment, while the second one highlights the ongoing nature of the work. Thanks for watching.